Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about swap of two numbers using different methods. So as you can see, I have written all three methods and one by one, I'm going to explain you all of them. In first method, I'm going to take two numbers from user and value will store in these two variable A and variable B. So whenever you are taking any number, you have to write input. Input. Int means you are asking user to enter any number, and input means where user can enter any value. And this is a message for user so that user can enter value accordingly. And the value will store in variable A with the help of this equal sign, which is called or which is known as assignment operator. Same way, I am asking user to again enter the value of B. That is my second value, which will store in a variable B. Now, I am going to swap these two numbers using third variable. So C is my third variable where I am going to store some value. Now in one variable, we can save or we can store only single value at a time. Suppose the value of A is 10 and as soon as I will put the another value in variable A like 20, so the 10 value will be overwrite. So it means in A variable, I can store only single value. It can be anything like 10 or 20. So initially the value of A was 10 and as soon as I will give or I will put another value in my A variable, the previous value will overwrite. And value always travel from right to left. So if I'm writing here C equal to A, it means the value of A will copy into C. I'm saying copy, not cut. Copy means the value of A will be same. So let me explain you this code. We're using some slides which I have prepared here. See, this is one example of first method. So I'm taking one variable, third variable C. So let's assume the value of A is 5 and B is 6. And with the help of C, I'm going to swap these two values or value of these two variables. So first of all, I will copy the value in C variable. So value will travel from right to left. So A key value I will copy in C variable. So after passing this value into C variable, the value of C will become 5 and A will also become 5 because as I said, you are going to copy, not the cut the value. So the value of A was 5 and C will also become 5. Until unless you will not put any new value in A key value 5 hi rahegi. In second statement, when I have copied the original value of A and C, now I can use A for some other value. So that's why now I'm going to copy the value of B into A. So I'm writing here A equal to B means I'm going to copy the value of B into A. So after writing this statement, value of A will become 6 and B is already 6 here. Now the last statement, I took this variable, third variable. So the value of third variable was 5. So now I am going to copy the value of C variable into B. So C की value B में डाल दी. After writing this, the value of B is now 5 and C is also now 5. But I don't want this C variable anymore because my purpose was to swap these two values of a variable. So that I have already done. As you can see, the value of A was 5. Now the value of A is 6. And the value of B was 6. Now the value of B is 5. So I don't want C variable now because my work is done. Let me show you my coding here now. So here, the same thing I have written here. Now, after doing this swap, I'm going to print my answer so that I can check whether it's working properly or not. So first of all, I would like to display this message for user after swapping. Print value of A. This part will display as it is because this I have written inside the double inverted comma. So if you are writing something inside the double inverted comma, that will display as it is. And this A, I am not writing, I'm writing without any inverted comma. So it means here I can display the value of A, latest value of A after swapping. Same way, I'm going to display the value of B. This message will display along with the value of B. So let me make comment this rest of the code and let me execute my first method. So I'm going to use F5 and now my code will execute. It's asking for enter value of A. So I will enter 5. The value of B 6. After swapping, value of A is 6 now and the value of B is 5. So it means it's working. Now, second method. Let's talk about second method. Again, in second method, let me make comment the above code so that I can execute only my second one. Later on, I will execute all of them together. Now, this is my second method where I am not taking help from any third variable. So without using third variable, I am going to swap these two variables value. So for that, again, the first two lines are same. I'm going to take value from user. And the last 3 lines are also same because I have to display final answer. Now we are going to discuss these 3 lines. Again, I'm going to use my slide to explain you this thing. Yeah. Let's assume again, value of A is 5, B is 6, and here's my code. A equal to A plus B. So I'm going to add these two numbers. So the value of A is 5, B is 6, 5 plus 6, the value of A will become 11. So it means now there is no 5 in A variable because just now I have copied 11 in A variable. So it means now this 5 is not there. Now I have another value. Let me write here just below this. Now the value of A is my 11. After this, when I will execute this thing, the value of A will become 11 and B is my 6. Next statement, where I will write B equal to A minus B. So A, now I will not use this 5. I will not use this 5 because the new value of A is 11. If you let me remove this, I have already written here. The value of A is 11. So I will use this new value of A. So the value of A is 11 here. And the value of B is still 6. Initially, when I started this coding, the value of B was 6. And after executing first statement also, the value of B is 6. So I can write here 11 minus 6. So as soon as while doing the subtraction, after doing the value value of B will become 5. So now A mera 11 hai BB and now B will change into 5. So now the new value of B is 5. Earlier it was 6. Now after executing third statement, you have to remember the new value. So now third statement, A equal to A minus B. So the new value of A is 11. B is 5. So I can write here 11 minus 5. The value of A is now 6 because I will save this 6 value where in A variable. So after executing this third statement, the value of A will become 6. B will become 5. So now you can see the difference. This is how your code will execute. It will work. Now, let me show you coding. Yeah, it's here. And now I'm going to execute the same code. Let me press F5. Okay. Now my second method will execute. Again, I will enter 5. I will enter 6. You can enter any number. I'm taking same example. And see, after swapping, the value of A is 6 and value of B is 5. And let's start with the last method. This is most easiest. Let me make comment first, the above code, and so that it can. This is students' favorite swap method. Because in this, they don't have to use their brain. This is most easiest way. So normally they prefer to write this. So again, I'm asking user to enter 2 values for A and B, and only using this simple statement or single line command, I can swap these 2 values. And then at the end, I'm going to display. So let me execute my third slide. See, in this, again, I have taken the value of A is 5, B is 6. Now, as I told you, as soon as you will copy the value in a variable, the previous value will be overwrite. So now, if I will copy the value of B into A, so B is my 6, A will also become 6. So there will be no 5. So I cannot do like this. So in this case, these 2 things will work simultaneously. When the value of B will copy into A, same time we are going to copy the value of A to B. So there will not be any overwrite or you will not lose any value. So जैसे ही आप B की value को A में डालोगे, same way you will be able to copy the value of A into B, so that both the swap work will be done simultaneously. So this is the most easiest way. You don't have to write. Only you have to remember, you cannot write like this, A comma B equal to A comma B. Then there is no use. A की value आप A में डाल रहे हो और B की value B में. So that is not the right way. So this is only the way through which you can copy the value of B into A and A into B in one go. And let me execute this code here. Press F5 and let me write 5 again and 6. So all answers are same, means we can swap values of any 2 variables using any one method. So all methods are working properly. So these are the 3 different methods. I hope this will help you. So that's all for today, and see you in next video with some more codings. Till then, please keep practicing and try coding. Okay.